Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. On this channel, I make DIY products that help you with your self-care routine. Now, if you like that type of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Now, in today's video, we're gonna make two very potent hair growth agents, a hair oil and a tea hair rinse. We're going to use 4 very powerful herbs that assist with hair health, growth, and length retention. Those herbs are chamomile, cloves, fenugreek seeds, and rosemary. All right, you guys, so when making these oils, I really like to package them in original containers. These jars, I picked them up from Dollar Tree for $1 each. The Starfish is giving. I was in love with this bottle, so I had some oil that was laying around the house. You also can use the regular bottles. I picked this up from Walmart for $1, and you can put your oil in there. So for this project, I am going to be using olive oil. This is going to be a carrier oil. We're going to use 3 carrier oils to be exact. The next carrier oil is going to be grapeseed oil. This is another light oil that is good for the mixture that we're going to be making. And then we have an avocado oil that is going to be our 3rd carrier oil. We're going to be mixing all of these oils together in this jar. I got this jar from the Dollar Tree as well. I thought it was cute, easy access. The bottle opens. And we're going to put our extra overflow in this other cute little container that I got from the Dollar Tree as well. Don't you just love these little Dollar Tree glass bottles? They are cute. So we're going to use our container and we're going to just sit it here as so that we can put our ingredients. So now we're going to start off with cloves, 2 tablespoons of cloves to be exact. And you can do whatever measurement that you see you fit for yourself. We're going to then go in with chamomile, 2 tablespoons of chamomile, and then we're going to follow that up with 2 tablespoons of rosemary, and then we are going to go in with 2 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds. Now that's going to be it for the ingredients. We're then going to take our carrier oils, and when doing the carrier oils, you do not have to fit it to a specific measurement. Look at those herbs. Aren't they beautiful? We got chamomile, cloves, we've got rosemary, we've got fenugreek, not to mention the smell. The smell is absolutely divine. The cloves give off a spicy smell. So then we're just going to start dumping in those carrier oils. Like I said, you don't have to be specific in measurement, whatever fits your needs. We're going to go in with the grape seed, and then I'm going to take the avocado oil next and just pour that in, mix that all up with the ingredients. And then our 3rd oil, of course, after we get that nice and mixed in, is going to be our olive oil that we're going to finish and top that off with. Now, I'm not going to pour in too much so that it is not overflowing. Once I put the top on the container, I just like to put it just below the brim. That way you can still see the ingredients. Look how nice and yellow that is. And so then I'm going to take my little spoon and I'm going to stir the ingredients, get all those herbs infused together just from stirring, because this is going to actually sit by itself maybe for about 24 to 48 hours. It is up to you. It can be longer than that. It can be 12 hours, but I do not suggest going any lower than 12 hours because you really have to give it time to infuse. You want all of those herbs to infuse into the oils because this is how you are making the oil. The herbs are going to steep into the carrier oil and give you the fenugreek, rosemary, clove, the oil, the chamomile, the oil that you are looking for. So we're just going to sit that off to the side and let it do its thing. So now let's make the tea rinse for our hair. So this is just going to be cloves and rosemary. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of cloves. We're going to follow that up with 3 tablespoons of the rosemary. This smells divine, okay? Now we're going to add water. I do not measure it, but this is about a cup of water, just enough, like I said, to get underneath the brim of the container, because this is also going to sit. We're going to set it and forget it. This is going to infuse. Some people like to do the boiler, the double boiler method. I just take my little spoon, stir that ingredients up, because we're just going to let this sit infuse, steep, whatever it is that you want to call it. But we're just going to let those ingredients sit off in a cool place. Again, I do not recommend anything under 12 hours. And like I said, some people do the boiler method. They boil the water, to get the water warm, or they even boil the ingredients in there. But I just like to let this sit and infuse in a cool place for at least 48 hours. That's just for me. Some people do 12, some people do 24, but look at that. It is gorgeous. It is nice and clear, nice and clean, and those ingredients are going to just sit and infuse. So now both of our ingredients, we've got the oil and we've got the tea hair rinse that we're going to just look how beautiful that is. Ooh, that oil is looking great, and it hasn't even sat for an hour yet. All right, and that is our hair rinse. We had to make sure that that did not fall off. That cap was seeming like it wanted to fall off. So just make sure your caps are screwed on tight and everything is secure, and you're going to let that sit for at least 48 hours. So in this case, I let them sit for 48 hours. And as you can see, they were looking great. Everything was secure. Everything had steeped and infused like it was supposed to. I really love these containers because they are just the perfect size. They're the right size. And you're going to see once we strain them and put them into our final destination containers. But look at that rinse. Now you can see the cloves. Now that it has had time to infuse in the water, the cloves and the rosemary, the cloves have like a little white tip because that means that it has infused into the water. Now look at that chamomile and that rosemary and clove and fenugreek in the oil. That has sat for 48 hours. So that is a potent hair oil that you can use for your hair. So we're going to start off with straining our tea rinse. I like to put this in a nice bowl, and I like to use a strainer instead of, like a cheesecloth, or some people use a stocking cap, but I like to use a strainer when straining the rinse. So then I'm just going to open up the container that contained the rinse, and I'm just going to pour that into the strainer, and that's going to catch all of those herbs and spices, and I'm going to have all of that goodness flowing down into the bowl. Look how rich and flavorful those cloves look, and that rosemary. And did I mention that it smells divine? That it smells heavenly. Look at the color. This is going to feel so great on your scalp. It's going to hydrate your hair, hydrate your tips, and this is something that you need to make part of your hair care routine ASAP, ladies. I mean ASAP, okay? So now we like to put this into either a spray bottle, or you can put it into an applicator bottle, but I like to use the continuous spray bottle. And ladies, I rinsed this out. That's why you see it has water. I use, in order to get the tea into the container, I use a funnel. And that's how I just wanted to give you a view of how the funnel, it can be a small one, it could be a medium size, but this is what I have. So I like to go ahead and pour that rinse through the funnel and get it into my applicator bottle so that I can spray this on my hair. Now you're going to store this in a cool place. You're going to store it in the refrigerator when you're not using it, and after 5 days it goes rancid, so get it out of there. Now we're going to go in and strain our oil. Now for this, I use a cheesecloth. I just find that it is better. It's not as messy as, the stocking cap method that people do. So I was having a bit of a trouble there. So I had to make sure that I secured that cheesecloth with my finger while I held it down to the bowl. And then I just go ahead and pour that oil onto the cheesecloth so that it so that it can strain that oil and get all of that, catch all of the herbs and, the rosemary and cloves, so that you don't have that in your oil. Now, some people like to leave the ingredients in the oil so that it can just keep infusing. That is totally up to you. That is totally your choice. But look at the color. It is gorgeous. I go ahead and just squeeze that a little bit, and it's beautiful. Okay. It is now ready to go ahead and put into a bottle of your choosing. Now, I love this. Like I said, you can use an applicator bottle if you want, But I love these little bottles that I picked up from Dollar Tree. I already had some oil left over that I put in that little starfish bottle. And so this one here just reminds me of a letter in a bottle. So I'm going to get my little handy dandy funnel and I'm going to secure that so that way I can go ahead and just pour the oil into the bottle like so. And this oil, it does have a little hint of smell. You can smell the ingredient, the chamomile. You can definitely smell the cloves, but it is not as strong as the rinse. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that bottle cap on there. Look how pretty that is. It is gorgeous. Now this is something that you can, have it as a keepsake. You can give this as a gift, okay? And you can have a brand. You can sell these. I mean, I'm going to be selling these and I'm really thinking about having bottles that maybe look something like this because I think they are absolutely cute. They are so cute. They are gorgeous. So I had a little bit of overflow and I just went on and put it in this little bottle because, of course, why not? It is so cute. It is super cute. And now we are done. We have our hair oil and we have our hair rinse. Look at those ingredients, super fresh, super powerful, and super healthy for your hair. Now, if you notice in this video today, I was having a hard time saying the word powerful. So just excuse me, okay? Your girl, this is my first video, and I will get better, you guys. Powerful. We are powerful just like these herbs. All right, you guys. So there you have it. We have our hair rinse. We have our oil. And in upcoming videos, we will discuss the importance of these herbs and how you can make them part of your everyday skincare routine, your healthcare routine, and anything that you want to do with these herbs. You want to have them as a tea rinse for your hair. You want to actually have them as a tea to drink, to digest, because as you know, anything that's going on the outside has to be going on in the inside. If you want to grow your hair, if you want your hair to be healthy, luxurious, and long, you definitely have to take care of what is going on in the inside of your body as well. So you guys, make sure you like this video, share this video, and be sure to subscribe to our new channel, A Soul Sister's Diary, and come with us on this journey to holistic health. I love you guys. Bye.